Coming up today on This Is True Really News, I'll tell you all about Manuela the tortoise. Now,
I can hardly wait.
Exactly. If you want to hear more stories about things like Manuela the tortoise, like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News on any podcast outlet you can find. We're on all of them. Your favorite one.
All of them.
So
unless you're a fan of Phil, the broadcast service, then
because he's such a dink.
He's a dink.
Please like, subscribe, and or follow This Is True Really News, and ask your friends to do the same.
And then tell Phil he's a ninny.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
So, an American family who apparently, we don't do well in English, but we do good in American. We does good in American. There we go. American family returning to the U.S. from a trip to Israel in April set off a chaotic bomb scare at Ben Gurion International Airport near Tel Aviv. Apparently, they were trying to take an unexploded artillery shell.
Oh, good Lord. That's what an artillery shell.
Through a security check, according to the BBC. See, now if that was NBC, there'd be explosions in the background. And they had found the shell.
Speaking.
They found the shell in the Golan Heights and picked it up as picked it up as a souvenir.
What?
Hang on. At the airport, a family member pulled it right out of the backpack and asked if it could be put in a suitcase. Because, then it wouldn't be carry-on.
Yes, it can. However,
it's not. The security official called for her immediate area to be cleared, but someone misheard her, and, of course, panic ensued.
Oh, good Lord.
The family members, after questioning, were finally allowed to board their flight, because even in Israel, stupid is not a crime.
Well, I think what they were trying to do is get them the hell out of the country.
Yep. Hey, have a nice visit. Do not come back.
As promised, Manuela the tortoise belonged to Natalie de Almeida's mother, who bought her in the early 1980s. Now, there's going to be some math here, so...
Oh, hang on.
About the calculator. There we go. About the time Mom was 8 years old, Manuela disappeared. Apparently, she skedaddled during some construction that was done on the home.
Okay.
Fast forward 30 years.
Okay, we're in the 2010s.
Dad dies.
Okay.
And the family goes back to the house to clear it out.
Okay. Oh, no.
While sorting through the attic, they found a box with an old speaker in it.
Tell me it didn't contain...
And there was Manuela.
There she was.
Safe, sound, and healthy.
Well, she's just a turtle.
It's believed she managed to survive by eating termite larvae, which are also found in the room.
See? And we find hamburger leavings and French fries, and no, man, even a turtle can find stuff to eat.
Fast forward 10 more years.
Okay, now we're in the 2010s.
Well, we're a little later than that, actually. This is current. Manuela is still alive, but is now called Manuel. Turns out a routine veterinary checkup revealed she'd been misgendered all along.
Oh, good. I was afraid it was a trans turtle.
The proper authorities have been apprised of the situation. Canceling shall begin momentarily.
They were She is a trans turtle. Well, as long as we're at the airport, as his United Airline flight taxied to its gate at Chicago's, we did this one.
Yeah, you're right. Got out on the wing, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Well, as long as we're at the airport, the Mansfield Independent School District in Texas will celebrate an unusual graduation this year. Is it feeding or fetting? I think it's fetting.
I think it's fetting.
35 pairs of twins in its senior class.
Wow. All from the same mom?
No.
Oh, okay.
And there's a set of triplets, too. No. Anthony and Angela Morka are among the twins who will graduate. And CBS News reported saying Angela, knowing that it's almost over, is exciting, but it's kind of sad. It'll definitely be a change because we're not going to be together like we've always been, Anthony added. The district held a special event for the multiples in April at Vernon Newsom Stadium. What? Oh, yeah, this really has nothing to do with the airport. I just wanted to
say that.
Like there's a tie-in. 35 pairs of twins.
You know, I know
and a set of triplets.
Right. I know.
So if you picked any of the twins and the triplets, you had a full house.
Exactly.
You'd win a lot of poker hands.
Here's the interesting thing. I know several sets of twins, and they all admit to swapping classes in high school.
Identicals.
Yeah, they would do that.
Yep.
See, now here's how my twisted head works. I'd be talking to a different couple and I'd say, okay, we go to each other's classes and pretend. Mary and Alma, you pretend you're David and Leroy. Right?
You would fit in.
I would love that.
I know now why you and my son get along, because he spent his one day in middle school keeping the office in stitches, trying to explain how Bernie Drews was his grandpa.
So he's really my grandpa, or I am. I can't decide which.
And Bernie wouldn't tell them, he went right along with it. So,
oh, Bern.
Yeah, it was dangerous to walk into the middle school there for a couple of years.
So, text follies.
Are we following those texts again?
Yes, we are.
Hot diggity.
Heard you got an iPhone. If you need help with it, don't hesitate to call me. Hope all is well. Love, Leon. Palm. Wait, I've done this one.
Yes. Vindication. I'm not the only idiot. I'm one of two.
Okay, well, I can't do text follies because they're all bad. So
bad?
Well, they're just what they are. They're all used. I've done them all. Okay, here we go.
You know what I do?
Huh?
I delete them after I use them.
I usually do,
and it still doesn't help me.
No.
Because they show up in other places.
Okay, here's a great restaurant review.
Okay.
Where the restaurant gets its time in the spotlight.
Okay.
So Imogen posted 1 star for this restaurant and said food was freezing when it arrived, couldn't eat it. Hi, Imogen. Thank you for your order. Now, regarding your unfair comment you placed, comment, this person is not using punctuation. I hate this.
Maybe they're Greek.
You placed an order at 2037. What is that? That's got to be
8:37.
Yeah, 8:37. We made your order and got your order sent out as soon as it came out of the oven because there was no other delivery going in the same direction. So we sent yours with 1:30 minute as a single delivery. Whew. Now, I've spoken to the driver. He said from the minute he left the shop, it took 4 minutes to get to your address. When he got there, he knocked on your door and a girl opened the door. When he mentioned your name, she said, you was asleep. And then exactly at 22:16, which is 1 hour, 16 minutes, you tried to get a refund for the food from Just Eat, which was declined. Hang on. Even though you said the food was freezing cold. Well, I'm sorry. If you wasn't sleeping and dreaming about whatever you was dreaming, your food would have been piping hot, lovey. So next time you order food, make sure you're not asleep. And dreaming and blaming the takeaway, you more than welcome to order from elsewhere, but not from us. Thank you and have a great dream.
Wow.
They told her, boy.
We think.
I'm thinking one of us typed that.
I want to go back through that now and put in punctuation. Yes, that's how I am. What is it today, by the way? Do they charge by the comma? Come on, people. We don't use long sentences to begin with. A comma here or there will really help with the idea thing. Wow. I'm still upset. 5 students, yes, there'll be math, I guess.
Okay.
5 students at Ponte Verde High School in Ponte Verde Beach, Florida, which would be why they were in Ponte Verde High School, have been accused in a senior prank in which a probable sandbar shark prohibited from recreational and commercial harvest in Florida state waters, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission, was hoisted over a staircase at the school in May, according to News 4 Jax. I'm guessing we're talking Jacksonville here?
Yeah.
I was going to first period, said Cooper Gottfried, a sophomore, and there was this massive shark hanging from the ceiling, and it smelled very bad.
They do.
When you hang sharks from ceilings out of water, the shark is the school's mascot. The response. So they killed the mascot? That's just rude, guys.
That really goes against the grain, does it not?
Wow, now I'm offended.
Right.
Look at this. I'm offended by punctuation, by a mascot buying it. That's what offends me. That's where the line is. The responsible parties are looking at charges of trespassing, wildlife violations, and criminal mischief if the authorities so choose. I might just let them graduate and send them out. Please, they got to be going to college somewhere.
Just get them out of here.
Anywhere.
Don't come back till you grow a lump of sense.
Maybe they'll go to Miami and they won't even notice there.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.